Hi there. Hey, I'm here to make you a nice fall recipe since it's just at the beginning of fall. And it's very simple and it's using garden variety things from the fall garden. And I'm going to use the recipe from the Food Network magazine. I'm going to make this recipe that's in this issue of the magazine this month. It's for pasta and fresh tomatoes. How simple, right? And these are fresh from the garden. So let me show you the quickest recipe you'll probably ever make that tastes this good. First, I'm boiling water so I can boil some angel hair pasta. Now that's easy. While that's boiling, I have these from the garden. Cherry tomatoes, grape tomatoes. You probably have something like that in your garden. And at this time of year, they're all coming in so fast you don't know what to do with it. I also have some fresh basil, and the simple ingredients are some nice olive oil and some garlic, and I chose a combination cheese today, which is Parmesan, Asiago, and Romano cheeses mixed together. Choose your favorite sprinkle cheese and you can go ahead with that. Alright, let's get the pasta boiling, and I'm going to take these nice grape tomatoes and I'm going to chop them either in halves or in thirds, so that we can toss them right in when we get the pasta ready. Now, on this recipe, the picture shows nice little twirls of pasta to make the bowl look attractive. I'm going to do something like that because I'm going to break these in half as I put them into the water. And you can see that on this recipe or any other, I don't mind deviating from the exact recipe in any case. But if you find something that works good for you, see, also when you drop these into a pot of water, they start to boil more quickly after you break them up. Alright, I'm going to use the whole box this time. This is a 1-pound box. If we have a little extra pasta at the end, it's fine, but this will make a nice big bowl for the recipe. Alright, I'm going to use my pasta bowl here on the counter. As I chop all the small vegetables, they're going to go right into that pot. We have some nice fresh garlic. Rick just peeled this for me. I'm going to cut small slices and a couple small pieces to flavor this. Okay. I'm going to put that right into that nice pasta bowl I just showed you. And we'll let the warm pasta warm that up. Now, look at these gorgeous grape tomatoes. I'm just going to cut them into a few pieces like this. Each one, toss it in that bowl. I'm only going to use about half of this bowl here. And the other thing is, we have to work fast. You know why? Because angel hair pasta only takes 5 minutes to cook. Now when I toss these in here, that garlic can start flavoring these chopped tomatoes. What else did you see on the plate? We're going to put in some nice fresh basil. And then we're going to toss a little olive oil on there. Rick's right handy with that nice fresh basil. He likes fresh basil so much you could almost see it in his coffee. Garlic and basil. Alright, I'm going to remove this from the counter and show you about how much I put into this nice pasta bowl. Alright. Now let's pick a couple slices of fresh basil from the cutting board, and we're just going to cut through this so that the juices of the basil start flowing into the pasta bowl. Okay, go start doing your work. What else did you see on my recipe card? You saw olive oil. I got a nice olive oil that I cook with all the time, and I'm going to use about a quarter to a third of a cup. We're going to let that start flavoring the different things that we're going to add to the pasta. All right. You see how easy that is so far? You can add salt, pepper, or anything like that that you want. But now we have the angel hair pasta. Look, it's perfectly cooked. It's absorbing all the water, and that means it's time to take it off the burner. Now into this nice bowl, we're going to add the pasta. So let me just toss it in like that. All right. And I'm going to use this to toss. In the meantime, I'm going to add a little more olive oil. And this is kind of just to make all the pieces of pasta seasoned with the same thing. And then I'm also going to use this time to add this combination cheese. Now you can add separate kind of cheeses if you want, but I like the one that's already blended. Okay, and as I toss it, everything will be ready to eat. So let's get all those tomatoes and basil, olive oil, cheeses. Oh, there's nothing like fall for these kind of quick dishes. If you're a person who loves meat or chicken so much added to your pasta, you can do that too. Right now we're just going to use straight from the garden with the pasta. Alright, we have a nice mix here. Very easy, very fast. I can't resist putting a little more of this cheese blend on here. And look how nice. And I'm just going to show you one little bite of this. This is such a nice dinner and such a nice fall treat. Make yourself some of that. Your family's going to love it. Thanks for watching. Enjoy your fall food.